Squad? MizzyWorld Entertainment is back to present another episode of MadMizzy Sports. We are the hosts, Mad Mizzy, Ron Money, Quant Show Love in the building. What's the deal, fellas?
What up, squad? What's going on, everybody? And I want to give a special shout out to the live chat. They always rocking with us, so
Yes,
I gotta
sir.
show
Yes,
them love.
sir.
You know, I'm talking about.
It's happening, gang. Happy Friday, man. Hopefully everybody's safe. Everybody good, man. Thanks for tuning in to the MadMizzy Sports Show, man. Ron Money here. Thanks for the support.
Per usual, you dig what I'm saying? And we here to do what everybody doing today, and that's try to get this game four prediction uh corrected correctly. You want to give another message before we jump right into the rundown, Q?
Yeah, guys, if you looking to support the guys over here at the MadMizzy Sports Show, you can do so through the Cash App, which is the dollar sign. What up,
Break it
squad?
down, mama.
Again, if you're looking to support the guys over here at the MadMizzy Sports Show, you can do so through the Cash App, which is the dollar sign. What up, squad? And that's what it is, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know the routine. The correct spelling and reminders will stay in the comment section. But we starting it off where we ended off yesterday's episode, and that's just trying to get this whole Indiana versus Oklahoma City under wraps and figured out. So, what do y'all think the key for tonight is for either team? What do y'all think the key for tonight is?
I feel like for the Pacers. Do whatever exactly what y'all been doing the previous game. Outpace OKC. Um Clearly y'all had them gassed. And that's been y'all formula for pretty much the whole playoffs. I mean y'all been outrunning, outgunning the teams y'all been playing. So keep doing a little bit of that, keep that second unit strong, and maybe y'all can pull another one out at home. I mean y'all are home, so it shouldn't be a hard task. But
Hmm.
and OKC need to be up for battle. I feel like OKC needs to make more open shots, continue to play the defense that they've been playing, uh and pace and and try to pace the game. Y'all got to steal the pace of the game from the Pacers. Don't convert to their game. They let them come to y'all, let them play y'all game, and which is a solid half court game. But they've been D'ing up the Pacers, the full court, but playing tight defense. Keep your defense tight and the pace of the game needs to favor y'all instead of the Pacers. No pun intended. The pace of the game. The pace of
Always
the
the
game.
pun intended. They literally named themselves the Pacers.
Yo, and it just magically fits them this season. It's like the Pacers are
Yep.
playing with pace. You know what I mean? That's how they beating everybody with pace. That's funny as shit ever.
Facts.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Ron Money.
my expectations to the game is, OKC got to limit the turnovers and the bench got to come and play. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's that's just basically what it is. The bench come and play, limit the turnovers, and they should win this game easily because they clearly the better team. Yeah. And I don't want to disrespect the Pacers because they up 2-1 in the series, but
Hmm.
OKC is clearly the better team. You limit the turnovers, knock down your shot, your bench come to play,
Hmm.
and y'all basically favors to win the series, like how y'all favored to win the series. So, and there's no pun against the Pacers. The Pacers X factors is doing the same thing they did. Control the pace, had to role players come off the bench and bring that energy.
Hmm.
That's just the facts of the series. You know what I'm saying? So if that continues to happen, then the Pacers up 3-1. You know what I'm saying? But if you
For
OKC, you
sure.
can't go down 3-1 going back home because
Yeah.
it's a slim chance
That's a death nail.
this series is over. They go back home 3-1. So like I said,
Yeah, it's a death nail.
bring the bench
Ain't no
back.
grind on that team. As much
Yeah,
as
yeah,
we
right.
all think Mike is the GOAT, I don't think any
Right.
of us think SGA is grind.
Yeah, ain't no
You
way
feel
they
what I'm
winning
saying?
three
So,
straight. And I don't give a fuck how much favorites they be. I ain't no way they winning three straight. But
facts.
it's just that's just the memo. That's just the keys of the game. Bench got to come play and they got to limit the turnovers. They can't get hit with their own medicine again. You know what I'm saying? We had that. We had that flu game. The flu game was game 3. We let y'all get away with it. So
We let y'all get away with it.
got to come back with hard energy and knocking down shots in game 4 so we could get out of here, go back home all tied up and get ready to steal the momentum back. Coming back to Indiana. So that's what it is.
Facts. I completely agree with both of y'all, man. But I'm surprised that my two experts that usually be getting me out of here didn't touch on this one. I think it's the fourth quarter, man. I think it all comes down to this fourth quarter because we know it's going to be a dogfight tonight, bro. Indiana knows they win this series if they win tonight, and Oklahoma City knows they lose this series if they lose tonight. It's going to be a dogfight.
Fact.
Will OKC be able to match Indiana's execution and the clutch time? You get what I'm saying? That's what it really comes down to. And I will tip my cap to OKC because they did have their backs up against the wall against the Denver Nuggets, and they was down in that game. You get what I'm saying? It looked like they was about to go down 3-1 to the Denver Nuggets with Nikola Jokic, and you know we would have said that's a death nail.
Right.
So I'm gonna put my faith in SGA and him knowing that this is his moment, bro. Like you said, he go back to being behind 8-8 if he loses this series, bro. Nobody thinks AE is going to lose this series with this team, with this coach, bro. So if SGA don't finish this out, I do believe this season probably is all for nothing. But I think he knows that's on the line. I think he knows that's on the line. I think he's going to execute in clutch time situations. So for me, it's the fourth quarter. I think that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, you know they 5-0. They 5-0 after a loss, so that should give them all the momentum too.
Yeah,
so.
they got history on their side. But I will say this though, man. I don't think that the Pacers win tonight. I do think that OKC figure it out. And plus, they're a hard team to beat twice straight. Like,
Right.
if this was the last game and if the question was who can win, if the game was in Indiana, this was the last game, I feel a little different. But I don't expect OKC to lose 2 games straight, not playing the way they play on both sides of the ball. Now, could it be done? Yes, but I think it's highly unlikely. But Indiana does have the fan base on their side because they playing home. So we gonna see. We gonna see.
Right.
We definitely going to see. We definitely going to see, man. So, let's get it in, man. What's the official prediction? We all went OKC, so it's going to be hard to see any of us going against OKC tonight. We know Ryan not going with the Pacers, so I know Q just said he was going to go with the Thunder. So y'all want to tell me exactly why y'all going with the Thunder tonight?
I'm going
Other
with the
than, of
Thunder
course, they
because
need it.
go ahead. Oh,
I was saying, other
I'm
than,
going.
of course, that they need it.
Yeah, I'm going OKC because one, they need it, and two, I just don't expect a team this good who is the best team in the NBA all season long. I just don't think that this team really don't have
Right.
injuries affecting them. So they don't have no excuse to they don't have no excuse to lose tonight. You know what I'm saying? They lost the previous game, and now this game right here is what make or break teams. You know what I'm saying? This is going to let the NBA world know. You know what I'm saying? OKC is to be respected, and for the most part, they was respected, but made the Indiana Pacers mess around and found some sort of chink in their armor. You know what I'm saying? Earlier than we all expected for somebody to find out.
Yep.
The way they looked, I thought, yeah, I mean, they was gonna sell right off into next season. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I start sipping the juice like everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We start looking at the
Yep.
stock they have moving forward as far as draft capital. So to me, all the signs was leading to this being the OKC era for real, for real. But
Yep.
that still could be the case. But in the end, it definitely let us know that this team is capable of being beat. And shout out to Indiana for making us all believers. You know what I'm saying? Because they was an underrated team, very underrated team.
Super underrated. Super underrated.
But I'm
Go
definitely
ahead,
going
Ryan.
OKC tonight. Definitely going OKC.
Yeah, I just like their numbers after a loss. So 5-0 after a loss. Why not make it 6-0? And like you said, we need this. We can't go back home down 3-1. So I just like their chances. And like I said, I don't think they're gonna lose this game because 20 turnovers and the bench didn't show up. I think the bench show up and they limit the turnovers. So they know what they gotta do. They know what they gotta do. If they didn't have 20 turnovers game 3, they probably still would have won. But the bench didn't show up, so they probably still would have lost. So they know what they gotta do. So I like their chances. I really do.
Y'all think Dagnall gonna make a major change? Y'all think he
No.
going back to the original lineup tonight?
You better do something, man. You gotta do something.
I think he should go back to the original big lineup.
Yeah.
But Hartenstein,
Hardenstein and Chet and
yeah, I think he should.
That's the
Yeah.
lineup. That's the lineup that got him in this position. You gotta
facts.
go
That's
back.
what
You
got him
gotta go
68
back.
wins. Well, not
That
68 wins because they was hurt.
Because
both
Chat started
throughout the
off.
year, but that's the start. That's their starting lineup. You feel what I'm saying?
Chat started off fast in game 3. They just the bench just got outworked, and they had too many
Yeah.
turnovers. That's
Because I don't
TJ
think because
McConnell
I
and
don't
that
think
fan
Hartenstein has
base.
the same impact coming off the bench though. You get what I'm saying? Like he's
that's
not
true.
a energy guy. He's not a just go get it bucket guy. Like he fits into that starting five because he's gonna protect that rim. He's gonna
Yeah,
protect Chet, and he don't have to score because there's so many scorers on that starting five. But when you come in off the bench, Alex Caruso not a consistent scorer that you rely on. You get what I'm saying? He can go for 20, but he ain't somebody that you running the offense through. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no,
So
no.
yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I think they might have to think about going back to that original starting five, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm gonna go with OKC as well, and in agreement with both of y'all. I said don't say because they need it because we all know that. You get what I'm saying? We know they're gonna come out there, they're gonna have that intensity.
It's
But
hard
of
not to
course they
say
need it.
it though,
You get what I'm
Miz.
saying? Of
It's
course they
hard
need
not to
exactly. But of
say it.
course they need it. You know what I'm saying? That's
They
gotta go
need it.
into it.
They
Of course
need it.
that's gotta go into it is that they need it and that they're the favorites. Like I don't know about y'all, but like not too often am I on the favorite side, but if I am on the favorite side, it's like once you start losing, like you really gotta look yourself in the mirror, bro. You get what I'm saying? And there's questions that OKC got to ask themselves right now. They got to stand up. They got to step up to that plate. And I got full belief that SGA will do that. And I'm in agreement with Ryan when you think about. I don't think they lost back-to-back games all season. So it'll be hard fixed for me to see them losing back-to-back in Indiana. And if they do, they're not deserving to be an NBA World Champs because that Indiana team is coming like a buzzsaw right now. So I'm gonna go with OKC just off of their
The
history about
seriousness.
the back from losses
Yeah.
and like we all said at the end of the day they're the team that really needs it, so if they don't come in with that intensity I don't know what else would bring it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see how they looked against Jokic and how they looked against Ant. That's how they gotta look tonight. Ain't no
I
giving up
will say this
116
though.
tonight.
I will
Ain't no
say
giving
this
up
though.
116 tonight.
If
right.
OKC lose tonight, right, and they go down 3-1, and then they run the table and win the NBA Finals, to me, this would have been the greatest final I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if it's gonna play out like that, but if they was to lose tonight, at this point, I'm assuming Indiana got to be like 88% favorites at that point if Indiana win tonight,
Right.
and then
Gotta
OKC could
be.
then and then OKC could then run the table to win the finals. That'd be legendary status right there for me. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I don't think that happens. I do think OKC win tonight and they win convincingly. I think they shut the crowd
Ooh,
up early.
convincingly.
Yeah, I think they
That's where
shut the
we
crowd up
disagree.
early.
I don't think they cover the spread tonight. I think it's gonna be a tight one. I think they win a tight one.
I think they win convincingly tonight. I think they're gonna shut the crowd up because you gotta shut that crowd up. The crowd was giving them energy, man. They was giving the Pacers energy. You
Did you
gotta
see
kill the noise.
TJ? He looked like a superhero when that crowd was getting hyped, bro. 5 steals in what 15 minutes? Come
It
on,
Yeah.
had
bro.
me
I've
rooting
never even
for him.
heard of
I'm
nothing like
like,
that, bro.
yeah. I'm
Come
like,
on, bro.
yeah. I was
Right.
yo, for
Agreed.
all the
Agreed. They
fans out
definitely
there
got to
that think
attack
that
that
this
crowd and
NBA
shut them up.
finals ain't
They got to shut
exciting,
them
man.
up.
Y'all tripping out there.
And shout out Benedict Mathurin, man. Because
Yeah.
I heard somebody say this. I do think he's gonna get a major contract after this run, bro. Because he a dog, bro, and he deserves the ball in his hands. I don't know if it's gonna come from Indiana because they got to make sure Miles Turner get paid, and he might be further along down the line. But shout out Benedict Mathurin for really putting a worth on his name, man, in this playoff
Yo,
run.
Queen Alexa's gonna say Pacers win tonight. Yo, like at the like yo.
Hey, listen, we might have to follow her because she's been calling the whole playoff run.
Hey, Miz, but we just sat here and described how bad the OKC need this win, right? As you said, yo, don't say they just need it. She pops up and say Pacers win tonight. I feel like everything I said was for no reason, man. Yo, listen, OKC win tonight. Now I'm standing now I'm with OKC. We got a op, yo. I'm with
We
OKC.
got
I'm with
what?
OKC tonight. I'm with OKC tonight,
Facts,
guys.
facts. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be coming back Monday for the first time telling Queen Alexis that she was wrong. She was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be. She can't be running the whole show from the comment section. Damn. Yeah, man. But that's the prediction, man. Y'all got anything else before we get out of here? I want to give a huge shout out. I know y'all might not watch hockey, but I was watching that game last night, and shout out Leon. What's his name?
Right.
Josh Friedel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leon Draisaitl. Yep,
Oh,
for the Edmonton
four
Oilers.
overtime goals in the postseason, the most in NHL postseason history. The first ever team to come back when they was down 3-0 after the first period. Shout out to Edmonton and that bounce back fight of a win, man. That was
You don't
amazing.
come
That was
back.
amazing hockey
You don't
yesterday.
come back with no
Amazing.
championship team like that.
No, you don't.
Win the game.
And
Like,
Ron
that's
was
crazy.
sweating bullets. Don't let him think y'all. Don't let him lie to y'all. He wasn't confident last night. He was up there talking his shit on Facebook.
Yo, hey Ryan. Yo, I'm so nervous for Edmonton, bro. I ain't even been watching. I'm nervous for them. Like maybe if they was
Yes,
winning, I'll
bro.
probably. But
And
they
shout
got.
out Matthew Kachuk because he don't get enough. He don't get enough praise, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out Matthew Kachuk,
Right.
man.
Right. And my guy Bobrovsky, he used to play for my Flyers, but we ain't gonna get into all that.
Yeah. The Cuz went to Florida and
The
became the
Flyers like
super.
the early y'all. The Flyers is like the trust the process Sixers. Like you would just look around the league and you'll see Thaddeus Young, you'll see MC Dub, you'll see Drew Holiday, you'll just see all these bomb ass players, and it was like the Sixers drafted all of them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but
So
we drafted Bob to bring success to us though. You go somewhere else and then you winning all these Stanley Cups and all that, man. I look at Bob and I be like, man, get out of here. Cause that's what we needed. That's what we drafted him for.
right. Feel you on that, man. Feel you on that. But I had to throw that out there, man, because that was one of the most exciting hockey games I ever seen in my life, man. Like
Yeah, I'm a Yager guy.
I did not see the
Bobrovsky.
Panthers getting that tying goal with 26
Yeah, me
seconds left.
neither.
I'm like, yeah, Edmonton about to lose, bro. I'm like, they about to lose, bro.
I said, oh shit, they tried, they lost. I said they lost.
Thanks. I said they cooked. They cooked, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So
So what's the
amazing
series
hockey
now?
going on right now.
2-2
Amazing
going right now.
basketball going on right now. And amazing sports going on right now. And shout out Coco Golf. Didn't she just
Facts.
take home
Shout out to
a
Coco
major
Golf.
recently? Shout
Shout out
out
to
Coco
Coco
Golf,
Golf.
man. You feel what
For
I'm saying?
real.
Like we doing our thing out here, man. So great to
She
see
had me
it in
nervous too, but shout out to Coco Golf.
Factorino. And I'm glad that girl came back and took her words back about she lost on she won because of luck. She said she was upset and it wasn't this, that, and the third. We understand how it is when you lose the
She
title in
blamed the
a high
wins. She
situation like
blamed the
that. You
wins.
feel
She
what I'm
said the
saying?
wins was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
all
this
right.
dumb stuff. But she came back and apologized. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm glad she did that. You dig what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
Because we know
But Ron,
Coco
what you
that
say the
girl.
hockey
Don't
series
don't
was
get
though?
mad. Don't huh?
2-2 going back to
Oh,
Edmonton.
2-2. 2-2. All right.
Yep. Y'all got anything else before we get out of here, fellas? Send them on the way. Game coming on soon. It might be on right now. I gotta get
Yeah, we can
downstairs,
wrap it up.
y'all.
We can wrap it up. We can wrap it up, guys. If you looking to support the guys over here at the MadMizzy Sports Show, you can do so through the Cash App, which is the $ What Up Squad. Again, $ What Up Squad is the way you could support the guys over here at the MadMizzy Sports Show, and that's what it is, guys.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
the pace is up 5 right now, but I still like OKC.
Queen Alexis, you
She came in and put the kibosh on. Put the kibosh on.
Pace is winning. You can't get on the live next time, yo. You cannot be on the live next on Monday.
You is distraught.
They win this
You
game, she
is
gotta get
done.
blocked. She has to
no,
get blocked.
because she comes on here and she act like she's the biggest Pacers fan of all time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, but she on to something. She on to something. So you know, one
Facts,
of
she
us
been
got to
calling
be
it the
right
whole
about
run,
something,
the
right?
whole
Why
run.
not her? Queen Alexis, come
Facts,
on the
she been
show
calling it the whole
sometime. Queen Alexis, tap
Right,
in.
right. Since you
Facts.
know it all, just every Wednesday we got our open mic, Queen Alexis. Every
Yeah.
Wednesday,
For
jump
real.
on the show.
Let them know, Ron. Open mic Wednesday. Open mic Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? But enjoy the game. We about to get out of here. Enjoy the weekend. Be safe. Be productive. Be active. But most of all, be safe because we want y'all right back here Monday. You know what I'm saying? Have a good weekend. Y'all got a message, fellas?
Hey man, like you just said, it's Friday. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do unless it's some cheeks. I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate all y'all, man. Have a good weekend. Happy Father's Day
That's
to
the
all the
message we looking
fathers.
Oh
for.
yeah, happy Father's Day,
Happy
guys.
Father's
Happy
Day to all
Father's
the
Day.
fathers,
Happy
man.
For
Father's
sure.
Day.
Happy
All right.
Father's Day, man.
Hey, mamas, come in. Come in. Yeah, happy Father's Day. We out there. I'm out AC with baby girl right now. Say hi, mamas, to the chat. Say hi to the
Hey.
chat, mamas. You
Oh
know what
man, if I
I'm
knew we was doing that,
saying?
if I knew we was
We out
doing
here.
that.
Hey, we out here. Yeah, man. Go ahead, mamas. Get out of here. You feel me? Have a good night. MadMizzy Sports, MizzyWorld Entertainment. Quad show love, Ron Money, and we all active out here, so it ain't none of that. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm here
So
with the kids now, man. I'm always with the kids.
he always got the kids running through the background. That's why he ain't say shit to Q. You know what I'm saying? We always see your kids. Have a good night. Have a good weekend, and we'll see y'all Monday. Squad.
What?